That was crazy. Hey all, it's the Inazuma 11 English dub. Just a quick disclaimer before I continue on, real quick. I'm only going to be using images for this video. No, I'm not going to be using any video clips. There's an obvious reason why. I'm scared of the rules in terms of when the stream was happening, so I'm going to just be using images for the thing. And, oh my god, it's finally time. Also, the votes were extremely one-sided, so, here it is. And it's about damn time. A fuck release date. Sorry. So, the game got delayed. Again. This looks to be the last time it's going to be delayed, though, as pre-orders are already happening. And, I think that might have been the fastest I bought anything in my entire life. Anyways, when Inazuma 11 English dub? When is it coming out? I didn't watch the presentation. Well, sorry, but if you didn't watch the presentation, watch the presentation before continuing this video. Anyways, the release is August 22nd, 2025. My guessing was best case scenario, July, or bad case, September. Worst case was gonna be 2026. But hey, we got it. So, what's my thoughts on it? Let's do this in the order the trailer actually did it. Is it gonna be long? Probably, but I hope you're all in this with me. First, they showed off Chronicle mode. Oh my god, my boy Bay! It matches him perfectly. Him being an adult, okay? That's what I'm saying. Also, this is a sequel to Chrono Stones, and you cannot tell me otherwise. But Inazuma 11, shut up it is! Sorry, this is exciting. So, I'll try my best to positives and negatives each part of this trailer in the video. But seriously, there's a lot of content to go through. Positives, there's so much content in this mode. I thought it was just gonna be win the match and get the teams. Oh fuck no. There's so much more. You need to complete the matches. Not sure if it's the same for the game only matches, in the way the anime mostly showed it, in order to do more with the team. Second, I'm sorry, is that a fighting spirit? Is that armed? Is that Mixie Max? Is that a Soul in my Victory Road game? Yeah, it turns out they're all gonna make a return. I'm obviously worried that it's in competitive as well, because if they ain't balanced, then, that's just gonna be awful. We're gonna have a meta of just fighting spirits. There were also other power-ups like Awakening. Wait, if Ares had a power-up, would it have been that? There was also another one related to bombs and stuff. It all looks really cool, and it seems that no matter what team you could end up with, there's a possibility that you would have a power-up of some description. I'm just seriously worried about how OP everything is and how they counteract it. Yes, I mentioned something in competitive mode, but I feel I need to bring it up now until, yeah. But yeah, they all return in Chronicles mode too, by the looks of it. So I'm looking forward to it, but I'm also slightly worried. Anyways, third, everything. Everything! All the teams are here. 5,200 characters after all. But everyone is here, literally. Like some Smash Bros type shit. I had someone mention that the game-only teams are in the game too, apparently, in Chronicles mode. Just holy shit. That's a lot. Fourth, this is just a series at this point. Like I said, it's a sequel to Chrono Stone. I'm still holding that one true. Being serious though, this mode has an opening and its own separate story. This is a season and you cannot tell me otherwise. Negatives, I don't have many. First up, everything won't be out. Trust me, it hurts to say this, but I have to get a negative, and that is just one that can be pulled. We will get Ori in part 1 and part 2 at a later date. Not sure if Galaxy or Ares was in that list, but it's on my mind that it's the Ori parts. But they are all dated with day and month in that week, so that's something I gotta give Hino. Second is personally a me thing. I mentioned it to others, but it seems to just be a me thing. Mark just looks different in Chronicles mode. The 2D animation version of him anyways. It's not terrible, it just looks different to me. I just got to adjust to it, I guess. And I'm just going to add this a little bit into. I've even checked Chrono Stone. No, they changed the art style for my boy Mark, and it looks different. Anyways, from what I've seen from the trailer about Chronicles mode, that's all I can really say for Chronicles mode. Now moving on to story mode! Now I should mention, the story is interesting to me to say the least. Not only that, the reason why I don't like playing story mode is because of those bullshit rock, paper, scissors moments. So I'll make that clear. I think the story is definitely interesting to keep me hooked on it. And Hino didn't make other things happen. I'll get to that later. So, positives and negatives. I don't know where I stand on this one, you all, but I'll still try. Positives, I can easily state first. First, thank you, Hino. Seriously, just thank you. It appears that now the specific rock, paper, scissors mode I hate in the story mode now has a auto button. Thank you, just thank you. Sorry. Second, I can pick my teammates. I can pick 5 of my teammates. Wait, what? That's insane. My decisions can impact the football club of who actually goes there. Wow. I never expected that kind of thing from an Inazuma 11 game. That's epic. And if you wanted all 10 of your options, you can't have them unless the story is completed, which is fair enough. So I can choose what to upgrade. I can choose specific paths. This game, man, just... Fourth, there's a completely different type of situation now, called squabbles. I think that's what the game calls it. Those actually look... well, they actually look like fun. Now, on to the negatives. First, even though there's an auto button, I'm still not a fan of the rock, paper, scissors shit. Thankfully, the audio button makes it easier, but yeah, I can't get past it. Second, there's requirements for big matches. I think that's all I can say for story mode. Seriously, I'm kind of looking forward to the story mode as much as Chronicles mode, believe it or not. Competition mode. I don't know how to feel about this one. I never saw breached or saved. So maybe that feature is completely gone? God, I hope. Breach was just bullshit to me. It felt so unfair. Even the newer one is still freaking unfair as hell. Anyway, it's time to state the positives and negatives. I can't really add much as we basically saw all of competition mode's majority in the demo, but positives. First, having the actions during the scramble called real skills is actually a good thing that makes things interesting. I don't know how to word that. That's my opinion anyways. Second, the leveling up system where you choose the path of upgrading is still on the competition mode too. I like that feature, really. Enough said. Third, thank you for having the offline still able to happen. I believe that's what I saw. Fourth, the amount of characters in this game feels like it leaves almost limitless options, which is crazy to think about. Fifth, I like the whole tournament thing. Not sure if I'll actually do any, but it seems like there's a counterbalance of having an OP team. That's actually good to see. Now the negatives. First, I don't like the tension system. I'm sorry, I just can't get behind the tension system. I felt the TP and FP were perfectly fine, and they could have just found a way to balance that. Second, they shouldn't be fighting spirits, armed, or souls in competition mode. I only say Mixie Max is okay, because some Mixie Maxes can easily be balanced. No, seriously, imagine getting a team of you like not having any power-ups, then boom, the enemy arms and destroys your team. It seriously does feel like they added that because it could be balanced. But the moment I see a Falco Flashman that isn't in my team, I'd probably have a panic attack. All I can say is I hope it's balanced. Or just the Awakenings and Bond stuff they used to counteract the balance. If so, then, two wrongs don't make a right, man. Third, I missed this, but can we please get V2, V3, V4, +1, +2, +3, or even the level 1s to 5 back, please? I really missed this feature. Gave you more to do to train those special moves to actually feel some reward for using a special move a certain amount of times. Well, that's it for competition mode. Next up is Kazuna Station, so I probably won't use this as much as I don't really see the appeal of it for me. Anyways, positives and negatives. First up, positives. First, it's cool you can make an avatar, I guess. But what makes it cooler is you can equip your character with special moves and then even do matches with your friends. Seems like a fun experience. Second, building a town with things you've collected from Chronicles and competition mode is cool. Like a progress type of thing, I guess. Now, negatives. First, well, the only one I can really think of is okay. I seriously don't see the point to this. I'd be spending more time in the other modes over this. I guess I can make myself do the earth and crap, but honestly, that's all for Kazuna Station, I guess. Yeah, I didn't really have much to say about this one. Now, player-friendly systems, the last feature shown in this long trailer. But honestly, I don't know what to make of this one. Let's just do the positives and negatives for this one. This will be quick too. Positives. First, crossplay and cross-save is excellent. Now I have more reasons to buy 20 copies of the game. And also, crossplay is just awesome. Second, being released on every conceivable platform known to man is also great. And being able to cross-save between them is just... it all goes together, man. Third is the advent calendar. Being able to see when stuff is being added is a massive help. Fourth is the accessibility. There is so many ways to make this game playable for everyone. I have to give kudos for that. Okay, now negatives. First, why do you have a daily feature? It isn't a mobile game is all I'm trying to say. Like, seriously, what's the point of it having it in Inazuma 11? Also, second, when does a certain amount of help become too much? I saw quite a few features, some even used for helping, but when does the help become too much? The two-player thing just looks odd, and the commander mode is something that I wouldn't even want to use considering how bad I am at focused battles. But hey, maybe that one is more a me thing than anything else. So does the whole digital-only thing. That really bugs the absolute hell out of me. Why not physical? I'm a physical games type of person. If only PCs still allowed physical media for games, though. That's basically it about this player-friendly system stuff. Now, just a final few things before I go to the final thoughts and crap. It's just a couple of negatives I have currently. First, pre-order bonuses? Seriously? Okay, that's to be expected. Nothing too big, just something that helps with EXP and stuff, and a Dark Emperor's kit, you know? Here's where the second comes in. You locked Faerun behind a deluxe payroll. That's despicable. But hey, at least there's a jumping goal animation. That's definitely worth the 120 AU dollars. But those aside, I really do like where this game is going. But that Faye thing is just straight up despicable, and you cannot convince me otherwise. And if someone agrees, oh yeah, it's fair for the game to have that, shut up. Shut up. Nothing is fair to lock any character behind a paywall. I'm not sure if you're able to get Faye later, but yeah. Now the final thoughts. With all that was shown, I'm fine with the 2 months delay for everything. And it prouds me to say that Hino is no longer Mr. Quality Improvement. He actually apologized about the delay and took full responsibility. And didn't use a fucking excuse. So, good on you, Hino. As for the quality of the game, it was mentioned in the stream that why not 2 games? Hino said the best thing any game maker could have said. He wanted to make it 1 game due to how long we waited for it, if I'm not wrong. The scope and quality was literally pulled off perfect. I only ever been this hyped for a game like twice. Now, is it worth the price for me? Yes. But it should be free like the demo was. You f***ing it. No, we won't do that. The reason why it was free before was because it was a demo showing what the game would actually be. You can't expect something this big in scope to be free. But shut up! That game was free because of everything else except for specific things being paywalled. Something like Inazuma 11 is much more different. So if I hear any more free arguments, kindly leave. Sane people would expect this game to come with a price. Is the price too high though? That's for you to decide. But I will never accept anyone saying that this game should have been free. Anyways, if I were to rate everything in this trailer, I'd comfortably give it a range of 7.5 to 8 out of 10. It was truly an amazing trailer, and it's been a good while since I've been so hyped for a game in a good long while. I feel that it's the best rating I could give. What would you rate this whole trailer? Just let me know. Or not. Either way, it's fine. But that's basically it. Thank you all for listening, and even staying with me for this long ass video at this point, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.